Bengaluru-based Refold AI has emerged from stealth with $6.5 million in seed funding led by Eniac Ventures and Tidal Ventures. The startup is tackling one of enterprise software's biggest pain points, API integrations, a problem that costs companies an estimated $350 billion a year in consultants and manual fixes. Refold replaces that patchwork with autonomous AI agents that learn, build, and maintain system connections on their own. Already working with over 30 paying enterprise customers and processing more than 30 million API calls a month, Refold is positioning itself as the invisible logic layer powering the next generation of enterprise software. Joining me now to discuss this further is Jugal Anchalia, the co-founder and CEO of Refold AI. Jugal, thank you so much for taking time out and being here with us on Startup Street. You know, this company emerged from your previous venture, JustDoc, which was sold to NetMeds in 2018, right? So talk to us about how you decided to start Refold.
First of all, thank you so much, Arundathi, for having me here. It's a pleasure to be here. So after, selling JustDoc to NetMeds, NetMeds further got acquired by Reliance. We kind of saw a lot of enterprise systems, that were being used, especially around ERPs. And we, sort of saw a lot of consultants being pulled in for manual operations around these integrations. That gave us an insight that enterprise integrations is fairly, it runs on old systems. And when we saw the potential of AI automating and generating integration code, we kind of put two and two together. And, that's how we started Refold AI.
Sure. And, you're sort of replacing expensive consultants and integrators with AI agents, right? So how exactly do these autonomous agents work in practice?
So, basically, integration has been dominated by system integrators and consultants who kind of are trained historically over the years on these complex systems like SAP and Oracle. So what we have done is we have taken the SAP operating manual and, trained these agents on top of that. So agents can write custom integration code, they can automatically test it, and finally humans can just oversee and then deploy it into actual production use.
Sure. And, you've raised the $6.5 million coming out of stealth. What's sort of the immediate roadmap for Refold AI with this fresh capital?
Yeah, this helps us in two ways. Almost half of it is, in accelerating our go-to-market motion and expanding globally. We have customers already across the world, and we see it as a potential where we can take it, to different markets. And almost half of the funds would also be used to drive our R&D and, AI research further so that we can add more connectors inside the platform.
Sure. And, Refold already has 30 paying enterprise customers. It's been about two months since you started and about 1,500 active users, right? So what do you think is driving this early traction?
So we are seeing a lot of demand from the market. Integration fundamentally are a very core problem around enterprises. A lot of enterprises are adopting AI, but AI needs data or data connectivity to basically run those models. Every enterprise that we're talking to has a fundamental need where current existing integrations are broken, slow, or they are human dependent. So basically that's kind of driving the need, and AI has amplified, our go-to-market here.
Sure. And, the enterprise integration market is already crowded with sort of lots of legacy players, right? How does Refold sort of differentiate itself from players like, MuleSoft or Boom?
Yeah. So, there are a lot of legacy systems that were created to, automate integrations, but they are still manual and they are not, they don't leverage AI in the way, we envisage. So, you can think about it in this way that, two systems need to talk to each other, and there is a lot of customization that goes on. Like two enterprises don't look the same. They have, even though they use the similar systems, they have a very different settings. So the legacy systems were tuned to kind of like unify those experiences, but we are embracing the customized nature of these enterprises, and AI is helping us write that custom code or basically just like tackle those issues as we go on.
Sure. And, you talk about sort of flipping incentives by eliminating the complexity instead of billing for it, right? Can you sort of explain how your business model sort of works and where do you hope to, sort of end this year?
Yeah, basically, traditionally the industry has been designed in a way where these integration workflows are sort of built by human consultants or system integrators that bill it by the hour. And they kind of like the longer the projects run, the more money they make. That's the traditional structure of these integrations. But AI kind of like has empowered us to shift more towards an outcome-based model. So we have an incentive to deliver the projects faster, and the faster it gets delivered, the more integration workloads can be taken by the AI agents, and the faster we grow. So it's basically the flipping of incentives in that sense.
Sure. And looking ahead, how do you see Refold's role in the AI native enterprise stack? Could it truly become that invisible logic player powering business workflows? What's, the sort of 1 year to 2 year growth roadmap for you?
Yeah, I mean, we have already grown almost like 6x in last year, and we are on a trajectory to grow further this year, with similar numbers. We feel we are becoming that glue between two systems that talk to each other. And in the age of AI, this is becoming very, very fundamental. Systems need to talk to each other. Enterprise software companies are building capabilities around AI, but the data connectivity is still running on the age-old APIs, which break oftentimes. So there is a huge opportunity in front of us, and we are really excited about that.
So, a huge opportunity in front of you. All right, Jugal, thank you so much for taking time out and being here with us on Startup Street. And we wish you all the best on your journey going forward.
Yeah, thank you so much.